Hey y'all, this is Ecoponium Warrior 355 with yet another Bionicle MOC review. I realize I've been saying those words a lot lately, but yeah, I don't know how to introduce my stuff in any other way. Anyway, this here is not just any ordinary Bionicle MOC. This is, in fact, my awesome, custom, 2008 limited edition Mazeka. Now look at the size of that thing. That is just huge. Now basically the reason I did this is because I had the Mazeka one day and I revamped it. So yeah, I just like extended the legs a little bit, nothing special there. But then I'm like, okay, you know, if I'm gonna revamp this, I gotta do it right. So then a few weeks later, like after thinking about it and just doing other stuff, because I thought about it a couple weeks later. Anyway, I turned it into this. So yeah, I have Vorgus over here for scale to represent a just normal person, or like Toa or Makuto or whatever. Here I have a Matoran to represent a Matoran, and way down here I have minifigures. Now these are two of my favorite minifigures that I have. Sorry. This guy here is Mr. White. Why Mr. White? Because he is completely white. Put him aside. And this guy here is Mr. Black. Because he is completely black. So yeah. So I can't zoom out anymore. I'm sorry about that, but so if we look over here, this is at least 2 times the size of a like sort of Toa Makuto. About 2 times, something like that. So Vorgus, you're moving aside. Like, this is probably 3 to 4 times. Yeah, 3 times the size of a Matoran. So I mean, yeah. Move you aside too. Put him on the other side of the table. Or desk. So anyway, yeah, this still has the same like principle. It can still rotate a full 360 degrees. These legs can move up and down, of course, and they have the springs there. So yeah, let's start out with the legs. So if we look at the legs, it has multiple joints. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of joints, and I needed the legs to be bigger, so I decided why not make them like this, because this does you create like a pretty good sized leg. This is I inspired like this design where it kind of curves up there and down, back down. I kind of inspired that off of the Star Wars Octopatar droid, not the Lego Star Wars 2014 Battle Pack, but a real Octopatar droid. Well, not real, but like a legitimate Star Wars Octopatar droid. So, yeah. Now you may be wondering why I have these hands there, sort of to, instead of like another piece, I'm not sure what to call them, but like that other piece where you can stick the rods in, like none of that, not that clip over there, not that ball socket, just the piece right there. The reason being because that's what I had on hand. No pun intended. Okay, so, but point of the matter is, like what I'm trying to say, is when I build, this whole desk is like just covered in a layer of parts. So, I mean, those are what I found, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna, you know, dig through my bins to find a different piece, you know, this works. So I threw them on there. Yeah, that just happens. Same thing goes for the gears up there. Not only do they look cool, but again, they're just what I had. So yeah. You may be wondering why I have these clear Lego pieces. Now the reason I have all these clear pieces with 2 minifigure stands is because I need something to hold this up. Now, as awesome as these legs look, they are pretty flimsy. So, I needed something to prop it up so it didn't keep buckling, because it mostly keeps like going down there, that point right there, just like so. Yeah, I needed something to hold it up, so I used those clear pieces, because as yes they can be seen, it's better to see clear pieces than, say, for instance, like orange pieces, you know, so those just like fit. Yeah, but I am happy because this can support the full weight of this thing. I mean, these legs, I could lift these legs up if I, to where these legs are not touching the like surface or the ground or floor. If I put these on a base plate, I bet you that these could hold it up. So yeah, moving up, we have the centerpiece, which is pretty simple. It's the same concept as the original Mazeka. I just took those parts there and I made them about, I got ones that were longer, and yeah, so turn this around. We have a Vizrak blade here. I think that's Surak, yeah, they're blades there, same on both sides. I'm just going to turn this around so you can see it, and we got those little wires up there for the top. I'm lifting up that belt and putting it back down. So yeah, now you're probably wondering where that belt's coming from. It's coming from up top. Yeah, look at that. Now, I'm just going to turn this to face the camera. Haha. We can see these this sort of like, I'm not sure if it's like a Zamor sphere launcher or a Nadak Sky Blaster, but I don't know, it just shoots spheres. So yeah, I added sockets to where it can hold 6 more. This over here represents like a missile launcher or bazooka or something like that. Now this is my favorite part, my favorite gun, because it is a sort of minigun that can turn easily. It's got this belt of ammunition made from treads. Just made from treads. And yeah, the back kind of has like a little seat there. I just put those little blade pieces there. This is easier for like holding on to. It's much easier to hold on to now that I sort of extended it a little bit. And I added those spikes because it looks good. The Matoran inside is the same Matoran as the original set, so nothing new there. Yeah, the interior, like where he's sitting and whatnot, that's about the same. You know, I didn't like add any, you know, bells or whistles or twisty ties or anything like that. You know, it's just like I just sort of built this around it. So yeah, that about sums it up. I'm glad y'all enjoyed this. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it when you guys do. Yeah, to be honest with you guys watching this, I just want to say that I'm really glad that there are people out there who like my stuff, because I've been trying for years now to make YouTube videos, and I finally have, and I'm so glad that I already have, you know, I already have 4 subscribers. As of now, as I'm recording this, I have 4 subscribers to my knowledge. So I didn't even know people would watch my stuff. I really didn't know. You know, because I just put it up there and I'm like, well, I mean, let's see what happens. Because, I mean, sure, I've been trying, but I don't think that I'm going to be like one of those superstars, but you know, it's still cool to know that people watch my stuff. I just think that's really cool. For those of you who have YouTube channels, you know exactly what I'm talking about. and for those of you who have YouTube channels, another message, you know how much it means to somebody if you just click that little red button. If you don't know what that little red button is, it's the subscribe button. Anyway, I'm glad y'all enjoyed this, and, oh yeah, sorry, before I finish off, today is my first day, it's a Saturday, it's my first day of, summer break. So for the Singapore school system, we're getting off 4 weeks. So yeah, I've got about 4 weeks of like just free time. Really, it's a break. So yeah, you can expect to be seeing more stuff from me because I don't have school to work at and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad y'all enjoyed this. This is Echo Warrior 355 signing out.